Not sure why my camera's not working. What up, Will? It's because I messed up with my. Why is my camera not? I messed with my, hmm. That's so strange. I think it's because I messed with my graphics card, like software. Because I used to use NVIDIA Broadcast, and now I don't anymore. Miggy, what's up, dude? Strange. Wonder if I have to restart here. For some reason, my webcam is. Hold on. See if I can restart it. I am a ghost. Well, I mean, I'm a ghost every day, but I'm a ghost right now. How strange. I'm just trying to get my webcam to actually work. It says it looks like another app's using the camera already. Yeah, OBS. Hold on. Video. Okay, yeah. That's audio. Let me try. Maybe if I add a different camera, or like re-add it. Let's see. All right, HD Pro webcam. Yes. Make sure it's plugged in. I mean, I've never unplugged it, but you never know. Oh yeah, it's not even showing as an option. That's why. Okay, activate. Boom, baby, we're back. All right, I don't know what the deal was with that. What up, chat? Oh my gosh, there's so much of me. Whoop. All right, there we go. There's so much of me. And my, oh my gosh, so much stuff is broken. That's all right. I was gonna actually turn the lights on, but that's okay, we're good. All right, welcome. Guild Wars 1, Hardcore Ironman. Basically, they added a Melandru's Accord and Dhuum's Covenant mode, which means you can't trade with anyone, you can't die, you basically have to be completely self-sufficient, all that good stuff that comes with an Ironman mode. Who are we gonna, what am I gonna, I think I might go Ranger this time around. A little safer class. I mean, Necro is safe as well, but Warrior is not safe. Warrior is dangerous. I also don't have to start in Prophecies. I could start in, like, Nightfall. Paragon and Dervish are actually both pretty good. Me, this is Guild Wars 1. They now call it Guild Wars Reforged. I don't know. I don't know where I want to start. I feel like I always start Prophecies. But we could do... Nightfall's a little easier because you get heroes a little earlier on. The thing is, we have to unlock everything by ourselves. Destiny 2 on the MMO grind. Nice. Maybe go Dervish. Dervish is a pretty cool class. They wield a scythe. Big ol' scythe. Are we bald? I like this one. Look at these sideburns. Your screenshot is when we beat the first dungeon on WoW Hardcore. I love it. Gotta be a tall boy. Alright, so we want Reforged mode, Dhuum's Covenant, and Melandru's Accord. So basically, take only what you can carry on yourself, become only what you can make yourself, unable to trade with other players, acts as account storage, or hire mercenary heroes. And then Dhuum's Covenant, swear an oath to the old god of death. You'll bear the mark of the unfallen, but should you die, Dhuum will come for his penance. So Hardcore Ironman, Coop, ooh, let's do just Coop Reforged because we're playing Guild Wars Reforged. Actually, I'm debating. I'm debating, chat. I'm debating. I'm thinking, actually, we start in, I'm thinking we actually start in Prophecies. Because it's the time, so Prophecies was the very first game, then it was Factions, then it was Nightfall. So I think we should do our Hardcore Ironman run going chronologically through the games. And if that's the case, do we go Elementalist or Ranger? I think Warrior would be a little too tricky. Chat, what do you think? I don't want to play Necro, I don't want to play Mesmer, I don't want to play Monk. I mean, Warrior is an option, but I've played Warrior so many times. Which actually might be a good thing for... When does Guild Wars 3 release? I'm not sure, actually. Play something new, YOLO. I mean, Ranger and Elementalists are probably my least played. Well, Monk, but that's just because Monk's not super great to play solo. Let me look at my customization options. Could be a deciding factor. That's a blonde hair. Scholar, what's up, dude? What's up, brother? I think elementals actually be pretty good because they get so much energy. Like if we go secondary, that can help us survive, like monk. Yeah, let's go elementalist. That's probably my least played class. Look at that purple. A tall boy. Alright, now we can... Oh, I forgot to delete my other one. I forgot to delete my other Coop Reforged. I gotta delete him so I can take the name. Where is he? He's not showing up. Oh! Wait, what? Is it because we never made him? That's strange. Hold on, let me log out and log back in and see if he appears. Because I think my character slot is missing. Hold on, let me log back. Let me, like, reload. Yeah, see, there he is. That was strange. Alright, here we go. Royal Knight with the 8 months in a row. Thanks so much for the sub. Alright, Coop Reforged. Dhuum's Covenant, Melandru's Accord. Let's go. Scholar with the 17 months.
The last day dawns on the kingdom of Ascalon.
Thank you, man. I'm gonna run in Mythic plus keys.
It arrives with no fanfare.
Yeah, I kind of fell out of WoW, but that's
alarms. Okay. Those who will remember will speak fondly of the warm morning breeze.
This game's like 21 years old, but look how well it's aged.
Lives, unaware that in a short while, everything they have ever known will come to an end.
Scribe?
Yes, my lord.
These Char are relentless, but we shall
When this
hold
game
the
first
wall
released,
at all costs.
the mouths
my
didn't
lord.
move. They didn't add
Take
that till
this
the
message
last,
to
till
Sir
the
Titus.
last
Go
expansion.
forth and recruit the strongest, the smartest. Bring to me the bravest in all of Ascalon.
I'm so hyped for Guild Wars 3.
Find me the heroes who will lead our kingdom to glory.
As you command, my king.
Let's go. The first thing I want to do is I want to make sure the audio plays. Okay, in case I switch screens and stuff. Alright, so we have all 3 badges right now because we have all 3. If we die, we lose the Dhuum badge. Dhuum's Covenant. Is this game easier to learn Classic WoW? Yes. I would say much easier. Alright, we gotta go kill some scales to get our first skills or spells. The music in Guild Wars 1, absolutely unmatched. Big difference between WoW, there's no Z-axis. There's no jumping. I mean, there's a you can type /jump and go like this. Alright, we got the quest item. Run it back. Also, very instanced game, or instanced. So as soon as you leave an outpost, so we left Ascon City, this is our own version of the map. Things don't respawn. You won't run into other players out here. Alright, so we got Flare and we got Aura of Restoration. It's basically a boon that heals us every time we cast. Pokey flute emote. Funny enough, we're going to pick up a broken flute for Gwen. The biggest hurdle is gonna be inventory space. Cause as Melandru's Accord, we can't use the bank. So we can't deposit materials and stuff which we need to craft, like armor. It's gonna be fun inventory management. Alright, head to Lakeside County. Or actually, it's down to the Ashford, the little town. So we'll probably leave the... So this is like the tutorial area. We'll probably leave it around like level 5 or level 6. You can earn an achievement if you get to max level in the tutorial zone, because the max level is 20. But I'm not going to do that on this character. Because we would be here for a long time. Plus it kind of trivializes a lot of the early game once you leave the tutorial. I want to check the collectors because you can get new armor from some of them. Alright, he's got a flame artifact. Don't need that stuff right now. So we're going to get Ashford Abbey. So this is going to unlock a new outpost for us. Alright, so we got some monk skills because we're doing a monk quest. We have to basically keep someone alive. So our boy Paulus the Abbot is going to pick up a artifact. Gotta make sure he survives, so we can heal him with our healing breed or arson of healing. That. It has been raining today, yes. I'm also dropping off some candles. So we're basically standing in poison water now. So you see we have health degeneration. That's why we've got to use our healing spells to keep each other alive. So with the Aura of Restoration, every time we cast a spell, 200% of the mana cost is given to us as health, which is pretty cool. So when we heal him, we actually heal ourselves a little bit. Hey! Gogeta, thanks for the 200 bits, man. Appreciate you. All good. It's going well, man. How are you? Happy Blaze Father. Thank you very much. And happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. So if anyone wants to know how much I've played this game, it's actually not too crazy. I mean, there are people with way more time played, but so since the game came out 21 years ago, I've played 3,353 hours across all my characters over the past 253 months. Probably gonna go secondary monk. I feel like that makes the most sense. I mean, I could go secondary mesmer. That's pretty good too. But because as I progress in the game, I have to unlock everything on my own. Oh man, secondary mesmer actually would be really good too. I'll need to think about that. Sweaty Booger with the 20 months, chat. 20 months. What is up, man? Good to see ya. These are our attributes. These are what impact the level of our skills. So the more fire magic we have, the more our fire magic skills are impacted, etc., etc. April with 10 months. April, good to see ya. Thank you so much. Alright, I need to do the... pick up some of these quests. We want to get a couple of belts from the bandit so that we can get another bag. Red iris flowers, just free gold. Yeah, we want a belt pouch. We need more inventory space. So you go, Jita. Let me grab this. I'm gonna go get another outpost. So once you unlock an outpost, you can teleport to it. So like if I were to log off right now, unlike in World of Warcraft where I would log back in where I'm standing, I would log back in the nearest outpost. See what this guy's collecting. Collectors are a good way to get items. For stuff that enemies drop. Oh, I have an add-on, which I don't really need right now, specifically for map completion that I was using on other characters, but... Ah, empty. I'm just killing stuff because at this low level, enemies give like really good experience. Like 105 experience is like half of a quest. So lower levels, a good time to grind, and then not so much. I almost have a full haul of monuments. I'm still working on my first God Walking Amongst Mere Mortals, but I'm very close to finishing it for the first time in 21 years. If I die, it's game over. Well, you lose the badge, but I'm considering it game over. Yes, because I want to beat all the campaigns as a hardcore Iron Man. So if we die, we lose the Dhuum's Covenant, which basically means game over for us. Gonna keep grinding a little bit, just for the experience. There's also 2 Elementalist quests up this way, I believe. Big experience from the bears. Our inventory is almost half full already. Especially when we pick up quests that give us quest items, we gotta be careful not to pick up too many. Or else we won't have any inventory space. Take care, April. Thanks for stopping in. Alright, let's grab the Foibles Fair outpost. Some air spells. So we got Lightning Javelin and Blinding Flash. Blinding Flash does no damage, but it blinds them for 3 seconds and all melee attacks miss. More or less. It's like a 90% chance or something. Alright, this collector does have a glove upgrade for us if we can get 3 icy lodestones, which each ice elemental has a chance of dropping. So we do double damage to ice elementals with our fire spells, because they're ice and they're weak to fire. We'll go up here. There's a quest to get us Firestorm, which is an AoE. Like, we call down all this fire to do damage. Alright, now a single icy lodestone. Rip. Oh yeah, bows. And like the range and the speed and all that stuff. Yeah, I never really understood like the flat bow versus horn bow versus short bow. Alright, we got Firestorm. And we got Glyph of Lesser Energy, which reduces the spell's energy cost. Big damage. Ooh, Fire Staff. Got all this stuff up to sell. Hey, level 3. Alright, got a bunch of stuff we need to sell. Alright, we need to take out the tower golem. I think it's weak to electric. Oh yeah, that's big damage. Alright, I'm just gonna hunt ice elementals. Just to see if we can get any drops to get the upgraded gloves. There's one. Plus they're given over 100 experience each, which is good. Inventory is full. Boom. Alright, we got our 3 icy lodestones, which is good. I'm just gonna kill these for the experience. Unfortunately, can't pick those up. we'll teleport back. Sell all this stuff. Ooh, do we want that? Grimcest. Armor +5, armor +5. Well, we're not attacking much. We're usually just casting spells. I think we'll probably get better stuff as we do quests. Debating if I wanted the break hammer, but I don't. That's the other good thing about playing a caster in hardcore is my weapons aren't quite as important as they would be on, like, a warrior. Take this. Alright, get gloves. Very small upgrade, but an upgrade. Gives us 2 extra armor on our hands. All right, we need to get a bear pelt. I will probably go, I mean, for now, yes, fire magic. Once we start rolling into some of the expansions, air magic can get better than fire for, like, AoE damage and stuff. Earth is not good until, like, actually, even later in the expansions, Earth isn't great. Earth is a little more defensive, which actually, for hardcore, wouldn't be horrible. There's our bear pelt. Nice. Let's just go ahead and go turn that one in. Because then eventually we have to go over here. Probably would have been faster just to go to the Abbey. I'm going to hop over here because I want to pick up some quests. Yeah, Sunday will be fun. I'm going to a local card shop to learn to play the game. And open some stuff, which will be a blast. Yeah, we could probably stream it, to be honest. Alright, I'm just gonna pick up all these quests. That's honestly, Miggy, that's my only experience playing the card game, is the Pokemon trading card game on the original Game Boy. Oh, I do want to see if we can craft any. Just a flame artifact. Ooh, it gives armor though. That's not awful. Armor is really important, especially on such a squishy class. I will not be at CollectCon, no. I think that's all the quests in the main city. We got a lot. Look at all these quests. I gotta go wipe out some char. Prince Rourke is gonna carry us. And we'll pick up the Mesmer quest too, which means we're gonna lose our monk skills because they're temporary. That's okay. Either feast is actually really good. Man, it's making me debate if I want to go secondary monk or secondary mesmer. Monk's a little safer because we can get some protection spells. Plus a resurrection. Ugh, this is tough. Because you get to pick a secondary profession. Alright, I gotta watch out. I gotta let the NPCs kill him for me. Get him, boys! So you can farm this quest if you really wanted to. You basically don't turn it in. And then you just farm it for the experience. Which we could do, but nah. That ain't me. Alright, across the wall is a little tricky at this level. I'm also trying to think about unlocking skills. What's going to be more important for heroes eventually? Raboa, how you doing? Would I rather be unlocking mesmer spells along the way or monk spells? Until I can change professions, secondary professions. Which is pretty late in prophecies. And you have to do quests to do it. Unless we swap over to Nightfall or something. I gotta take out this rogue bowl. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. So the bull has like super high armor, so it's teaching you about health degeneration, which we just used Conjure Phantasm, which drains their health. Ooh, Grawl necklace is good. I think there's a collector for Grawl necklaces for an armor piece. Ooh, nice. Turn in this quest. This might hit us level 4. If Buffalo not friend, why friend shaped? So once we do all of the secondary profession quests, then we'll pick a secondary profession, because once you actually pick one, you can't do the other quests. I go do the Necromancer one. Just teaches you how to summon minions. I thought it was interesting they gave the Necromancer a hammer, which is not a weapon that Necromancers use, really. Alright, the start of my bones collection, since it's a crafting material. And you can kind of see while we have Aura of Restoration up, like just constantly casting keeps our health topped off. Hey Breaker, how are you? A wild few weeks? How so? Good, Lauren and I just got back from vacation. It was very relaxing. I will not be in Montreal. Yeah, I gotta get in touch with the guy. So you're talking about Trading Card Con. Trading Card Con, yes, is going, from my understanding, to Montreal, but I think they just copy and pasted all of their web pages. And we're doing all of the US Trading Card Cons, so I think they misrepresented us being there, unfortunately. Alright, so this quest is teaching us that these flame geysers will kill us if we walk across them. So basically what we're doing is we're using Animate Bone Horde to create a minion, which is going to come to us and set off the trap so that we can continue. Pretty cool. Your wife is pregnant. Congratulations. Alright, these guys are weak to cold damage. So we use the cold damage spell from Necro. So you can unlock a hero. A hero is an NPC you can take with you. and you can customize their skills and their weapons and stuff. You can unlock a hero in pre-searing called Devona, but it's a little tricky. So I don't know that I'm gonna try to unlock her this early, because you can get her further along in the story as well. Well, that's congratulations. That's awesome. I know you've probably heard it, but man, fatherhood it's awesome, and you really don't know until it's happening. All right, we gotta go this way because I can turn in. Well, I can't turn in, but I can progress the bear pelt quest. And then we can go. There's like a cave with devours, and we need to get an egg. This guy, take this honeycomb. If you ever play this game and you're on the honeycomb quest, it can glitch if you try to go across the bridge normally. So there's a little cheat you can do. You can come right under the bridge here and drop the honeycomb. And it counts. A little sneaky. We are gonna need this, so might as well just grab it now. It's gonna take up inventory space. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's always cool when cousins are close in age. Alright, Devona's just killing everyone on her own. She don't even need me. Loop around this way. So there's a cave over here with devourers where we have to kill the poison devourer to get his stinger. Then there's a quest that we can do to get a devourer egg, which we can use for another quest. I'm so excited for Guild Wars 3. I'm so pumped. That's what's got me playing Guild Wars Reforged again. And I gotta make sure I unlock the God Walking Amongst Mere Mortals title in Guild Wars 1. Because then it carries over to Guild Wars 2, which I'm assuming is going to carry over to Guild Wars 3. Alright, this quest will get us the egg that we need. I will be furious, though, if dwarves are not a playable race. I'll be furious. They took them from me in Guild Wars 2. They better give them to me in Guild Wars 1. Or in Guild Wars 3. I guess I could be summoning these bone horrors, but they're pretty weak since I have no death magic investment. Yeah, not having imp can be rough. I'm not sure if I'm gonna try to do, because I'm not going for Legendary Defender of Ascalon, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna go all the way through like the dungeon area or not, or if I'll just leave and start kind of prophecies. Because I don't want to get too high level and basically trivialize the first part of prophecies. You know what I mean? Yikes. Alright, I'm running out of inventory space again. And I need to pick up the inventory, or the quest items. Did I forget to talk to someone for the Poison Devourer? No. Okay, there it is. It's spawned. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting Devona. I know you can also get her in Lion's Arch, though. We'll see. We'll see how pre-searing goes. Now we can go give the egg to the farmer. He can summon the Worm Queen. We can do that quest. Oh crap, I kind of need unnatural seeds, don't I? Ugh, scared of that. So I run by these. Let me check on this collector to see if they have an armor piece for the Grawl necklaces. They do not. Oh, so I don't really need the Grawl necklaces then. There's a merchant up there. I can clean up my inventory if I don't want to. I should be fine, though, to just do the Pitney quest. We're actually gonna run right by the merchant. Because we need the beautiful feather too. Alright, still running. Alright, let me sell some stuff before he gets up here. Boom. Does he get a buckler, which is 5 armor? Ooh. Let's go. That's actually pretty good. Because we get energy and half skills recharge chance on the wand. And then we get armor on the shield. Alright, we can do the bandit raid up here. And we want to get 5 worn belts to trade in for a... Oh, I got a wolf already. Trade in for a belt pouch. There's 2 worn belts. I think I need 5 for the belt pouch. I aggroed like all of them. That was spooky. Because their casters actually do a lot of damage. Just gotta juke them. Nice. There's 5 worn belts. That's big. Alright, I gotta get that strong box. What a waste. Easy. Easy money. Let me go up here and get the other item I need, though. So I don't have to run back up this way. Alright, we gotta go deliver this to Devona. me sell some stuff. Alright, there's the last beautiful item we need. So we've got beautiful pearl, beautiful pendant, and the beautiful feather. We'll go to Humphreys and we'll get our belt pouch, expand our inventory a little bit. Nice, another 5 slots. That's big. Inventory is our biggest foe. So I think I'm supposed to give this box to Devona. Oh yeah, there she is. I think this shield's better because it gives us a massive armor against Char, which we'll fight quite a bit of. Oh, my wife's calling. Let me go turn in the beautiful items. Grind never stops. Grind never stops. Mickey with the 9 months. Thank you for the Prime, brother. Alright, we gotta let these two chaps talk to each other. The prince needs a birthday gift. Oh yeah, I got another Devour Egg for this guy, because we killed his bull. So we'll give him an egg instead. Alright, give him the beautiful items. Boom. Alright, we might be able to do... across the wall. Might be a little tricky, but we'll give it a shot. Can always bail. Can always bail. We basically just have to go rescue a ranger. Because the quest after this one leads to the outpost up here that you need to unlock to eventually get to the dungeon, if we choose to go that route. Might be a little... Level 5 might be a little low for this one. Let's see. It's risky. Yeah, it's like level 7 char up here. These are level 5, but we do decent damage to them because they take a lot of damage from fire. And we can dodge their attacks. It's the Grawl that I'm worried about, though. Level 6. See if we can sneak by him. What's good is if we get into trouble, we can just map travel. Oof. Can we pull just one? They're gonna pull the whole crew. Just him. Blind him. Knock him down. Oh, he got me. He knocked me. We basically want to go this way. Oh, crud, there's another one. Ooh, I don't think we can take a crone and a fighter at the same time. Nope, I don't like this. I do not like this. Nope. We outie. We'll come back for that one. Let's see. Okay, we can turn that one in. I kind of want to hold on to the salvage stuff to start salvaging things, because we will need... Because we can't buy any materials from the traders. They're restricted for us. Alright, so we'll go find Orion, and then we'll keep going and get... There's an outpost over here we'll get. You can see how much less experience these guys are giving me now. When we were first fighting them, they were giving us like 100 plus, and now they're giving us 34. That's why some people who try to get the achievement for getting max level in this area, they basically grind on enemies until they can't, and then they turn in all their quests. Because the quests are a fixed amount of experience. The bears are still giving decent-ish 67 experience. Not bad when most quests only give 250. See if we can get anything good from the hidden stash. Dang, a lot of stuff. All just vendor trash, though. Probably could have like rounded up the bears and used Firestorm. Still can. Boom. Big damage. Alright, our wayward wizard. Alright, we'll loop up this way and get the Beridan's Estate outpost, which is also where we're turning in Little Tom's Big Cloak. Who, as a kid when this game first came out, I called Lil Thom. T-H-O-M. Lil Thom. I don't think these guys will attack me. All right. Almond Joy, thanks so much for the prime. Appreciate you. Alright, I'm gonna loop over into the cave, which leads into the catacombs over here. Because there's a collector that collects, what is it? Gargoyle skulls. And they potentially have a new armor piece for us, let's see. And then we can also go deeper into the catacombs to take out the prize Moa bird. All right, new boots. All right, so... Oh, they're not gonna... I was gonna try to round them up and then use Firestorm, but they are ranged attackers, so they wouldn't ball up around me. Come on, drop your skull. Dang, only one skull from all those. That's right. We just rezone and they respawn. How does he start, like, before my spell even gets to him, he's, like, moving. Alright, let me just auto him so he moves. Because my first cast keeps missing. I'm wasting energy. Oh, good try, Miggy. is not a skull. Honestly, the armor pieces aren't even that good because once you leave the tutorial, like you can get a much better armor. But if we end up doing the dungeon that's in here to try to unlock Devona, we're gonna want as much armor as we can get. These gosh darn gargoyles would drop their skull. You'd think they'd all have one. There we go. That's only our second one. Oh my gosh. I don't think it's worth the time to run all the way across the bridge to kill 2 of them to run all the way back. It's probably just quicker to respawn. We have 2 out of 5, right? We need 5. At least we're basically grinding experience too at the same time. Ding, level 6. Alright, let's get 3 gargoyle skull drops. We're getting half as much experience as we were before we leveled up. We were getting 34, and now we're getting 17. Rip. You guys really don't want to drop their skulls. The grind is real. Drop rate's rough, chat. What the heck? All right, that's three. I'll just double check. I'm pretty sure it's 5 that we need, but let me just double check. Make sure it's not 3. Yeah, we need 2 more. 2 more for the boots. Boom. All right, one more. Come on, don't do me dirty. All right, I'll run across for these 2. Maybe one of these guys will drop it. Yeah, I'm hoping Guild Wars 3 leans heavier into Guild Wars 1. They said it's going to be in between Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2. So I'm very curious to see what that means from like a skill system. Because yeah, was not really a fan of the skills tied to weapons system. I mean, I still had a really good time playing Guild Wars 2. Still put in, I don't know, 1,500 hours. But yeah, very different from Guild Wars 1. Do I have a favorite Steelix card? Jasmine Steelix from Verse series. It's probably my favorite Steelix artwork. Come on, we just need one more skull. There it is. Let's go. Give me the boots. All right, now we can loop around and turn in the, or we can go find the prize bird. A bit further down than I remembered, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Yes, if you are collecting skills and like capturing them like from Guild Wars 1, I'll be pumped. Inventory space. Oh, actually I do. Just to sell this stuff. I forget I have another 5 slots there. Elementals actually has pretty decent, like, sustain with the Aura of Restoration. Mickey's just here farming Pokemon in the chat. I should have picked up. There's a quest to basically come out and talk to this guy. I should have picked it up before I came out here, but that's okay. Forgot about it. Can't remember them all. Do need spider legs. 'Cause there's a collector that might have an armor piece for us. Why's my FPS locked at 60? Huh? Oh, I wonder if my... I bet my monitor got reset when I messed with my graphics card. I'll need to check that in a second. Yeah, I'm on 60 FPS instead of 144. What the heck? I need that smooth as butter gameplay. Alright, we found the prize bird. It's dead. I don't think there's anything else down here we need to do. I think it might be my monitor. Let me check. Please hold. Let me see. Display settings. Choose a refresh rate. Yeah. My monitor set itself to 60. There we go. The thing is, I do need to. Oh yeah. Oh, I can already tell. I can already tell the difference. There we go. 144, chat. We back. We back. Now we're smooth. Look at how smooth we're gaming now. Ooh. We love that. Goldmaker Greninja, 2 Cubans from Jim. Dang, congratulations. That's awesome. Good pulls, Volpe. Alright, I gotta go talk to the mage up here. And actually, the Ice Elementals give good experience. Like, they're still giving 50. And we two-shot them. I don't really like the gold cards that much, to be honest. The Cubone's great, though. As far as grading. I feel like the gold cards just look so washed out. Like, you don't even really get to enjoy the art. I'm gonna wipe out the ice elementals in this cave again because I want the experience. Yeah, honestly, that's probably what I would do. Just grade it. The thing is, grading is so expensive right now. Like, the lowest, the cheapest option with PSA is $80. Woof. Just gotta make sure it's worth it. Clean up my inventory after this. I feel like these guys drop a ton of stuff. It's like every single one of them drops something. Crazy. Alright, let's go here, sell. Our boy. Our Koopadin emote. The goat. Go turn this in. I don't think there's any more quests in the city besides for the one where we'd have to go back into the catacombs. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that one. There are new guild. There's gonna be Guild Wars 3. Yeah, this quest. I don't know that we need to do that one though. All right. Do we have tithe for Ashford Abbey? Not yet. So I want to go into the forest here and go get the... There's another outpost over here. Fort Rannick. And hopefully another armor piece, because I know that there's a spider leg collector. And we can do the ranger quest. Actually, let's... Oh, no, we'll do it. We'll do it after. Waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6. Yeah, so this is the first Guild Wars. Then Guild Wars 2 has been out for about 14 years. And Guild Wars 3 was announced recently, so I'm hyped for it. So I figured I'd come back to Guild Wars 1 and do a hardcore Ironman run. I think Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be more than that, man. It's going to be like $200, $500 collector's edition. $1,000 a month to play online. All right, we're gonna do the Ranger quest. Honestly, Ranger's not a horrible secondary because you do get a pet that gets tanky. We got ourselves a little pet. Secondary Ranger wouldn't really be good though as far as unlocking skills for heroes and stuff. Oh, Miggy, I still need to do I haven't played the DLC yet for Cyberpunk, and I feel like I just need to do a whole new playthrough so I can play through the DLC. All right, let's head over to Fort Rannick. We don't really need the worn belts anymore, but they still sell for 3 gold each, so we do need gold. Oh, crap. This is not good. These dang bandit fire starters do so much damage. Alright, our pedal tank. Look at this guy. That's why Ranger secondary ain't too bad. My pet's just straight standing there now. He ain't doing nothing. Yeah, pre-ordering used to mean something. Like, guaranteed you a copy, right? And now with digital copies, it's kind of like, okay. Had to go to the midnight launches, right? For Halo. Make sure you got your copy. So there is a headpiece you can get. So normally you can just get like the 4 armor pieces, but there is a headpiece, but you need 50 red iris flowers to get it. Never played Halo. PS1, baby. I never had an Xbox One, but I used to go to my friend's house to play it all the time. And I had an Xbox 360. To sell, thank you. I don't know why I'm holding onto this sword. I don't need it. Oh, our pet leveled up. Yeah, I had Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Color, Nintendo 64, and then I had a GameCube, and then Xbox 360. Then I kind of fell out of consoles. I had a PS4 that I never played, but I've been playing a lot on my Switch and Switch 2. Because I travel a lot, so those are actually nice to have. What up, Smiles? We back. I gotta do I mean, with the announcement of Guild Wars 3, we gotta show the OG a little love here. Yes. Guild Wars Reforged on mobile, so you can grind on the go. Yeah, this is my original account. I did /age earlier, so across 253 months, I've played for 3,355 hours. Because I'm a gamer. Game Boy SP was goated. I remember playing Game Boy SP in 6th grade, like in class, grinding Super Mario Bros. 3. Alright, I was just unlocking the outpost, and then I'll do the quest that's right out here. Yeah, I remember when I first loaded into Guild Wars, like after getting it, and it just taking forever to get all the files to load into the very first map. I mean, it's literally my most played game of all time. I'd probably say Guild Wars 1 is my favorite game of all time. I think we need another spider leg. There it is. I think I just need 3, and I got 2 in the catacombs. Yeah, when everyone else was playing WoW, I was playing this. I mean, the biggest thing was there's no monthly fee. And so so WoW was a little cost prohibitive. I don't know why it's my SD card keeps disconnecting. This came out in 2005. Like, I'd also played the original RuneScape, but this was the first true, like, online MMO that I actually, like, interacted with people. Because I feel like in RuneScape, you don't... Yeah, you could interact with people back then, but you weren't, like, teaming up to do stuff, really. How old was I in 2004, 2005? 14? My formative teenage years. That was the other thing. I was like the perfect age to just be completely enamored by this game. Because the only game I ever bought a subscription for was City of Heroes. I used to ask for game time cards for like Christmas and stuff. Get like 30 and 60-day time cards. It is, yes. Well, NCSoft did City Heroes before they shut it down in 2012. Oh my gosh, I had this demo CD for my Sega Dreamcast that had like Fur Fighters on it and some other things. Oh my gosh. Played the first level of Sonic Adventure over and over and over again. All right, new leggings for the spider legs. Nice. Boom. All right. We gotta clean up our inventory. Yeah, we don't need this sword anymore. Actually, we never needed it. We don't need this. Alright, let me check this collector, because this one needs unnatural seeds, which we can kind of go farm. I never played Diablo 2, no. Okay, yeah, so new chest piece, we need 4 more unnatural seeds. Alright, ding level 7. Let me see where the Hunter's Horn turn-in is. Dang, it's like way over there. I think I can go from Foible's Fair. I think that's closer. Yeah, it's kind of insane how many, like, just games exist. Yeah, that's the other thing. The lead time for games is insane. Hasn't it been like 8 years since they announced Elder Scrolls 6? It's on par with Grand Theft Auto 6, yeah. mean, had they even mentioned, like, ever since they showed the teaser for Elder Scrolls 6, had they even, like, done anything else with it? It's been 84 years. Seriously. I never played Starfield. I mean, I love Bethesda games, but after kind of all the hate Starfield got, I never gave it a shot. But now it's been out for so long, I'm sure, like, there are tons of mods and things that fix a lot of the annoyances, if I had to guess. Oh, went too far. We go down the river here. I loved Fallout 3. Oh my gosh. So good. Overclock pictures just logged into Guild Wars 1. Age 2,182 hours over 248 months. I feel like they have to remake Fallout 3. After they remade Oblivion, like, why not? A new Vegas remake would go so hard. Holy moly. Yeah, they shadow dropped Oblivion. All of a sudden, it was just out. People were like, what the heck? Yeah, the fact that the Fallout show's done well too, I feel like lends itself to a remake. Alright, we've purified the Hunter's Horn. Now we gotta go give it to Aiden. Rainick Coffee said, wait, the goat of Pokemans is also a Guild Wars fan. Absolutely I am. I'm actually an ArenaNet partner. Surprisingly enough. But yes. I've put, what do we say, 3,000 some plus hours in Guild Wars 1? Another 2,000 in Guild Wars 2? And I'm going to put 10,000 in Guild Wars 3. Tangalanga, thanks for the Prime, by the way. Appreciate the 2 months. My favorite class? I'm a big Paragon fan. That's what I'm working on my God Walking Amongst Mere Mortals on, is Paragon, Heroic Refrain Paragon Warrior. I think Mesmer's kind of the most unique class, which is really cool. But yeah, I think Paragon's my favorite class. And I just love chucking spears. But I'm also a big Warrior fan. Warrior is my very first character I ever made. Alright. Turn that in. It's basically secondary profession stuff. And we can try to do across the wall. Oh, we want to get unnatural seeds. I know, ball. Heck yeah. Wait, what happened to the True King quest? Maybe Devona's got one. Let's see. Okay, yeah, Devona does. Because then we can run up and do the warrior temporary quests. Monk was a really cool class, but it just fell out once the game kind of went into maintenance mode. And with everyone playing with heroes, I feel like Monks just kind of fell to the wayside as far as like people actually playing them. Honestly, armor plus 5-ball casting isn't awful. We lose 3 energy, plus basically being able to range auto attack. Not a horrible caster sword. Alright, we are trying to kill the aloe seeds because we want 4 more unnatural seeds. I'm being chased by a wolf. I did not like the sound the wolf was making when it was dying. Big step, thanks, man. It's not a remake. What they did with Guild Wars 1 is they relaunched it as Guild Wars Reforged. And they've added new modes. They've added new content. They've made balance changes for the first time in 15 years. They're continuing to add new content, and then they've now announced Guild Wars 3. Alright, the question, chat, is do we go secondary monk or secondary mesmer? Secondary monk is definitely helpful for survival. Mesmer is just good to, like, capture skills for once we have heroes and stuff. Ugh, I don't know, it's tough. Yeah, when, gosh, it was like Christopher, right? It was like 2 devs were just tinkering on the game by themselves. Yeah, when they added the, like, the long distance render stuff, that was huge. Huge. I'm going over this way because I want to farm aloe seeds, and there should be some over here. I gotta pick up the salvageable stuff because I'm gonna need salvage materials, since I won't be able to buy them. Let's hunt some seeds. So we need 4 unnatural seeds to get the chest piece. That's fine, we'll take the gold. Boom. 2 in a row. We love to see that. Can there be 3? Oh, almost. I liked, so when I, like, back in the day, making money by running people to outposts, a buddy of mine and I used to run people to, oh my gosh, Martin's Grotto, which is one of the outposts where you can buy, like, the 15k armor. We made so much money doing that. Alright, we need 1 more unnatural seed. Boom! Those dropped way faster than the gargoyle skulls. Alright, go turn in the warrior quest. Go get our new chest piece. Probably buy a salvage kit to salvage all this stuff. Welcome back, Miggy. Where'd you get coffee at, man? Oh, you're working at free coffee. Nice. All right, so that's all of the secondary profession quests. So now if we want more quests, we have to pick a secondary profession. I'm leaning towards monk. Yeah, the Drox run. I never was really good at the Drox run. Alright, I gotta take this SD card out. It just keeps disconnecting and annoying me. I gotta find my Osmo though to put it away. It's not sitting because it's such a little SD card. Look at how small it is. Oh, where do we turn in? Oh, we turn into Devoda. Did someone get modded? What happened? Uh-oh. Yeah, we're still going. 2.5 hours. Probably go for another half hour or so. Let's see. We'll see where the wind takes us. Another iris flower. Puts us at 12 out of 50 if we want to try to get the headpiece. What have you missed? Not much. We've just been basically finishing up all the quests we can. And retro gaming nostalgia, yes. All right, chat. I think we go monk secondary. It's the safest one. The thing is, I know that they added a new Mesmer hero. Which you can unlock. And I almost want to be unlocking Mesmer skills if I get that hero. I don't know how easy it is to do, though. Has anyone done the new post-searing dungeon to unlock Althea? I have not. That's true. Mesmer doesn't really get very good skills early on. All right, let's go monk. I think monk's good because we are playing hardcore and we want to survive. Ah, all right, we locked in. Does this game have Peggle? Nah, you can just you can pretend to play Peggle. Play it in your mind. I honestly think Ellie's one of the best. I mean, Ellie is one of the best secondary monk users. I mean, there's a whole hero build. The prop monk. Alright, nice. Alright, now we gotta run back to Green Hills County to get the protection spells. Hopefully this game doesn't have spiders. No comment? Still some no comments to be found here and there. I mean, quite a few in Magoom, alright? I grab the prot spells. I feel like Shielding Hands is so good early on with the damage reduction. Reversal of Fortune, not so great, but we make it work. Purple die. Probably not gonna have inventory space to hold on to dies, unfortunately. Alright, run it back and turn it in. And then that should be... I think that's all the quests. I mean, there's one more if we want to go back to the catacombs. Which maybe we should do. It's a pretty easy quest. And that's basically all the quests until we go to the Northlands. The Northlands. My break's been good. Yeah, Lauren and I went to St. Vincent for vacation, which was a lot of fun. Some good rest and relaxation. So my grandparents, or so Luke Coop's grandparents watched him, Lauren's parents, my in-laws. And I think they had an absolute blast. Yeah, my next show's not till, what, July 10th or so? So, yeah. It's been a nice little break. But I am doing a Play Pokemon event at a local shop on Sunday. So going out to Graybo's is the name of the shop here in Richmond. I'm gonna play learn to play the card game, more or less. Open some packs and stuff, and just have some fun. I can turn in the Smiting Prayers one. Better stream it. Fair enough. Let me just go grab the last quest from Prince Rurik. Rurik. Very convincing. Alright, let's get our chest piece. I forgot we had the seeds to turn in. Get our chest piece. Boom. Look how fancy we look. Looking like a real mage. Honestly, materials are probably more important than selling some of the stuff because I literally cannot buy materials. It's against the rules. Hey, Glitter. If the pre-searing music gets stuck in your head, it is some of the best. Guild Wars has some of the best music. It's awesome. All right. So I think going through Bairden Estate into the catacombs is the fastest route. I'm just gonna have to get rid of these. Purple actually looks pretty cool on the mage. The game's good. We are level 7. Once we finish this quest in the catacombs, we'll probably try to head north of the wall. Just gets a little tricky. So I wouldn't mind unlocking Devona. Definitely a better warrior than the henchman would be. Yeah, Miggy said, if you stream it, I'll come back and play World of Warcraft again. Right, Miggy? Yeah, I know you can, you get her in LA. I just think it'd be kind of cool if we were able to get her this early on a hardcore Iron Man. Oh, crap. I forgot. I was supposed to speak to Brother Menlo first before I came in here. How annoying. Rip. Rip. That's not the first time I've done that for that quest. Forget this first step. I'm just gone straight there. Time to start a new playthrough. Start it over. What up, Curbside? Sorry, we'll just get a little more experience from killing the level 3 cadavers. Koopalicious. Love it. Oh my gosh, the Ocarina remake? Yes, and the Star Fox remake, which comes out in 2 days, right? 25th? Oh my gosh, Star Fox 64 might be my favorite Nintendo 64 game. Yeah. That's the thing. You don't even need to make new games anymore. Just keep remaking old ones that are good. They're doing an updated Crazy Taxi? Oh my gosh, Legend of Dragoon remake would be so good. I've been playing the HD remake of Suikoden 1 and 2. I just finished Suikoden 1 while I was on vacation. And I started Suikoden 2. Some of the best RPGs. So much stuff. Does it ever get exhausting? I always feel like pressure, that would be a lot. I mean, yes and no. I mean, it's not exhausting to be nice. But I do feel like I miss kind of the naturalness of it. When it was just kind of happening before I had like lines of people coming to see me. What the heck? What did I forget? Guys, I did it again. You'd think I'd read quest logs. I've just done these quests so many times, I just feel like I know what I'm doing, but... Because you talk to her, then you go talk to that guy that we've gone to twice now. But yeah, I mean, there's also, like... I think sometimes there's a level of expectation from people that come to see me that expect this like amazing interaction and experience that I think at times I'm worried I'm not living up to the hype about, if that makes sense. So I do sometimes kind of miss the natural randomness of it before I really blew up. He said, I better get a Charizard when I come by. But there's even things like kids will come up to my booth with their parents, and before I'm even like able to talk to the kids, the parents are like, all right, tell them who your favorite Pokemon is. And it's like it's become this repetitious thing where I'm not even like interacting, it's become like this script. And so I'm almost like, well, kind of like, yeah, I mean, obviously I want to know who their favorite Pokemon is. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm being clear on kind of my feelings towards it, but yeah, I mean, there's, I think the biggest thing is I definitely miss the low keyness of it in the past. But I'm fine to feel that way with the level of positivity and like wholesomeness that continues to spread throughout even just the vending space. I cannot complain about the ramifications in a positive way. Also, just don't have the time to have what I feel like is meaningful conversations with people at my booth, right? When I was just doing shows, you know, I could stand there and talk to someone for 15 minutes about sets and the cards that they're collecting and the Pokemon that they like, and now it's like, if I spend more than 3 minutes with people, the line, you know, people are waiting hours in line. So there's that kind of pressure of, okay, I got to give this person a good experience, but I also need to not spend more than a few minutes because that makes everyone else have to wait even longer. Definitely a balancing act. All right, we finally talked to him. After coming to him 3 times. Yeah, I mean, there are times where there's a level of obviousness in kind of the things that someone might be saying. Usually it's more so to bait the chat to donate for them than it is like for me. You know? Like, I do think a lot of times people are saying things to try to get chat to donate. And I'm kind of just, I want to roll my eyes a little bit, but I'm like, All right, let's see if we can do across the wall. Chat is a bot. B-Cam, how are you? Little Scholar ain't getting anything. It's all going to Big Scholar. All right, I think we're a little more well prepared to do this quest. We still have to be careful because the Grawl are level 6 and can be a little dangerous. Especially the Hammer Grawl can cause me to get knocked down and interrupt my spells. And then the Crone... Oh, crap. I gotta clean up my inventory. Well, first I gotta turn into Prince Rurik. Yeah, once Scholar's given us bags to fill out inventory for the entire guild, maybe he can get something. Maybe. I gotta come back and get my Draenei Ranger Archer up to level 50 and go through the portal. Let's get the inventory and then we'll go do the across the wall quest. Oh, I'm not selling, I'm breaking things down. All we care about is materials. Oh my gosh, they take up so much space. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to get rid of dye. I almost want to hold on to the purple ones though, because I feel like they would look cool if I could dye them all purple, but I doubt I'm gonna find more purple dye. And sell the skeleton limbs. Can I break this down even if it's not identified? I cannot. I have to identify it. I kind of don't want an identification kit. Taking up even more inventory space. Almost got 2,000 gold though. That's crazy. Am I ever gonna do karaoke at Trading Card Con? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Thank you for saving my ears. You don't want to hear the voice of the voice of a generation right here. The true voice of a generation. So back in the day, you had to have a party member to do the quests and go to the Northlands, because the lever, when you pulled it, so this door's closed. You have to pull this lever. Well, the door didn't stay open long enough for you to run down there by yourself. So one of you had to come up and pull the lever, and the other one had to run through the gate. And then they eventually changed it so that you can come pull the lever yourself, and the gate stays open long enough to get through. You and me, but mostly me from Book of Mormon. But mostly me. All right, we gotta be careful. We'll bail at the first sign of danger. Farm some oak hearts. Because we do so much damage to them. Minecraft stream. We can do a Pokemon Champion stream. Just me and Will battling over and over and over again. I was hoping it wasn't gonna be both of them. Don't knock me down. Alright, not bad, not bad. It's the crones I'm worried about, though. Like this. Mamma mia! The degen is ridiculous. Alright, maybe I should ask if anyone needs, anyone need beyond the wall? No, across the wall. Just seeing if anyone else needs it. Otherwise, I'll give it another shot. That was toasty, chat. Oh, wait. Oh, at level 10. At level 10, I think I can get Healing Breeze, but that's not going to help me anytime soon, because I'm not even level 8 yet. Oh, I'll be wearing sunscreen, don't worry. Hey, Tater. "105 humidity? Ew. Blech. There can be only one. Tater, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Maybe I just farm oak hearts. Oh, it ran away. Oof. I thought it was gonna come down, but it must not be able to. Oh, wait, there it goes. Oh, let's get the girl fighters while they're distracted. Oh no! This is not good. Chat, why is this so hard? Also, is the crone stripping my enchantment? So I think the issue was the crone was stripping my Aura of Restoration. I hate the crones, man. Yeah, chill, whatever. Chillabanes strips my enchantment. Boom. Crap. I have to get over this way. So there's another group with a crone. I hate that. I hate that for me. I can't stop to heal because... Oh, crap. Hopefully they stop chasing. Leave me alone, please. And the crone is healing. I'm just gonna try to bait it. I gotta use the pathing. Separate him from his group. Nice. Question is, can I sneak? Oh, come on. Got him. Big. We're getting there. We've got like one more crone we got to get past. Actually, we might be able to just run past him. Heck yeah, let's go. Let's go. Spicy chat. We're doing it though. We just gotta sneak up here, grab Ben, and run. And not fight those Char. Or let Ben die. Run, Ben, run! Come on, buddy. You're not right behind me. Run, dude. Oh my gosh, he's standing still. Ben, you're gonna get me killed. Not Uncle Ben. Alright, we need him not to attack this stuff. Alright, Ben, we are just sneaking by. Alright, dude. Oh no, not this way, not this way, not this way. Go this way. So this is my aggro bubble. Basically, if the white bubble touches an aggro enemy... Oh. We don't want to fight. Come on, everyone just go over there. Just go over there. Run, Ben, run! Yo, we outie. We outie. Alright, I need to not aggro this guy. LaBreeze, appreciate it. Thanks so much. We saved him. We saved Ben. Alright. We'll save the next quest for the next stream. That one's also really... This quest is pretty tough to do alone. So I might have to try to find someone who wants to help with it, but we'll see. So, alright. I think that's where I'm going to end for today, chat. Appreciate you guys hanging out for a little bit. I'll be live, I'm sure, more this week, and then Sunday for the Play Pokemon event at the local card shop. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Always great to spend some time with y'all. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you again soon. Take care. Peace.